Dragons, bridging myth, culture, and imagination. Majestic, powerful, and shrouded in mystery, dragons, creatures of legend, have captured human imagination for millennia. From ancient myths etched in stone to blockbuster fantasies on the big screen, their legacy is woven into the very fabric of our history and culture. But where did the legend begin? And what do these mythical beasts reveal about us? Our story begins with the land itself. Long before humans walked the earth, colossal reptiles roamed its surface. When ancient civilizations unearthed massive fossils, bones of creatures they couldn't explain, they crafted stories to make sense of the unknown. Could these relics belong to dragons? The idea was powerful enough to transcend time and space. In Mesopotamian myth, the chaos dragon Tiamat symbolized the untamed forces of nature. Her defeat by the hero Marduk wasn't just a story, it was a metaphor for humanity's eternal struggle to bring order to chaos. This narrative laid the foundation for countless dragon tales that followed. As human civilizations flourished, the dragon myth evolved, taking on unique forms and meanings in different regions. Each culture reshaped the dragon to reflect its own values and fears. In East Asia, dragons became celestial beings, symbols of wisdom, power, and balance. In China, the Long is not a beast to be feared, but a divine force controlling rain and water. It's no surprise that emperors claimed the dragon as their emblem, cementing its role as a protector of prosperity and harmony. The dragon wasn't just a myth here, it was a presence, woven into the architecture of temples and palaces, a reminder of the ruler's connection to the divine. Meanwhile, in medieval Europe, dragons became creatures of fear and menace, guardians of treasure or agents of destruction. The story of St. George slaying the dragon encapsulates a timeless theme, the triumph of good over evil. In these tales, dragons often personified greed, their fiery breath a warning of unchecked ambition. Norse mythology gave us Fafnir, a dragon corrupted by greed, warning of the moral perils that come with the pursuit of wealth and power. In South Asia, dragons often straddled the line between protector and adversary. The Hindu Nagas, serpentine beings, were guardians of water and treasures, revered but also feared. In Persia, the dragon Zahak became a symbol of tyranny and corruption, its defeat heralding the triumph of justice and freedom. Dragons transcended myth to become symbols of power and identity. European knights carried them into battle on shields and banners, while Asian emperors used them to assert their divine right to rule. Across cultures, the dragon stood as a mark of strength, fear, and reverence. In the age of exploration, dragons became symbols of the unknown. Cartographers marked the edges of their maps with the warning, "Here be dragons." These creatures represented the dangers and possibilities of venturing beyond the horizon. Even today, dragons thrive in our imagination. From the cunning Smaug in The Hobbit to the majestic Drogon in Game of Thrones, they dominate fantasy storytelling. Yet their cultural significance remains intact. During Chinese New Year, the dragon dance is a central tradition, symbolizing good fortune, renewal, and the spirit of unity. But why do dragons endure? Perhaps it's their duality, wise yet wild, protective yet destructive. They embody the balance of nature's power and humanity's imagination. In facing dragons, we confront our deepest fears and greatest aspirations. Dragons may be mythical, but their impact is very real. They've shaped our stories, inspired our art, and connected us across cultures. So the next time you encounter a dragon in a book, a film, or a festival, remember, it's more than a creature. It's a bridge to the extraordinary. Enjoyed this dive into the world of dragons? Like, comment, and subscribe for more explorations of myths, legends, and the stories that shape us. Until next time, let your imagination soar and maybe breathe a little fire of your own.